It's the Midwestern movie reviewer with another movie review. Today I saw The Exorcist Believer. I've been waiting for this movie for quite a while, and it's that spooky season, so I was very excited, just terrified also to see this. To commemorate this, I'm wearing a spooky t-shirt designed by my daughter. I want to show that to you. It is Sky's art. She's a very talented artist. I will put a link to her art Instagram so you can check out some of her works. Anyways, back to the review. This movie is directed by David Gordon Green. He has also directed several Halloween movies and the Righteous Gem series. It's about an hour and 51 minutes and it's part of the Blumhouse production, which they produce a lot of scary movies, so it was in great hands. The reason why these girls get into this situation is because of the loss. The daughter of the single father, Victor, she wants to consult with her mother that she never knew, who died at her birth. So they get kind of, drawn into the occult, trying to reach her mother. So some of the themes of loss involve her trying to consult or contact her mother. The cinematography in this movie was great. I loved how they framed various scenes with light in the center and dark on the sides. It really drew your eye and your focus and your attention, and also helped to bring in the themes of lightness and dark. I also, it was done very crisply, because I usually get kind of distracted if a movie's too dark and you can't see the features. Like somehow they're trying to obscure how terribly made the movie is by making it really dark. No, this one is crisp cinematography. Light and dark elements are very well incorporated in this movie. You're going to love that feature. One more thing, I saw this movie in 4DX. That is such a fantastic immersive experience. You had the wind blowing, you had scents, you had water spraying in your face, tickling and throwing you all over the place. So you really felt like you were part of the exorcism. A little bit of the synopsis of this. This movie was about two families. On one hand, you've got a single father played by Leslie Odom Jr. Him and his daughter, he lost his wife in an earthquake in Haiti, and they show that in this movie. And so in this, he's dealing with the loss of his wife while he's trying to raise his daughter alone. Then you've got the other family. This is a typical kind of Midwesternish type Christian family. They had about 3 or 4 kids, husband and wife. And those 2 daughters are best friends. These 2 daughters, what I loved about the casting of them, they look like they could be sisters or twins, but one was black and one was white. So it made it interesting and really fun and strange at the same time. It was really great. These actresses, Olivia O'Neill and Lidya Jewett, these 2 girls did a fantastic job in this. Of course, they used tons of CGI, but also the makeup and their acting was so creepy and wonderful. They did fantastic. So you should go just for the 2 of them. They were amazing. Also, their mother, I noticed, she was somebody that I recognized, and it was Jennifer Nettles, who was part of the band Sugarland and also has acted in the Righteous Gem series and the movie Harriet. She was great as the mother. Some of the other actors in the movie, Raphael Sbarge played a preacher in this. Dowd played in this. And then there was a throwback to the old Exorcist. There was the mother from that, Ellen Burstyn, and then there was the daughter, Linda Blair. They both had parts in this movie. What I would say about this movie is if you like this type of kind of possession, scary, if you like the original Exorcist, and you want to see it done even better in modern times and with a slightly different story, this is for you. This movie was very well done. I mean, besides, being very, very creepy, there was even a touching moment in this movie. And I was like, what? Am I crying? It was really well done. So, for those elements, I would say go see this. It deals with the topics and themes of loss. How do you deal with loss? How you try to raise your child after that? And it also deals with the themes of mental illness, because people are more apt to want to believe that their loved one is mentally ill instead of possessed by a devil or a demon. So that issue is kind of dealt with a little bit in this movie. What I loved about this movie was that although a typical exorcist usually has just Catholic elements involved in the exorcism, This movie brought in Christian elements. It brought in pagan and voodoo and Haitian elements, along with Catholic, and then just the power of love and togetherness. So you had a lot of different things that you're not used to seeing in an exorcism type movie. That was fantastic. Also, just the vibe of it, how the vibe of it in the beginning was more like a missing child story and trying to find out what happened, and then how it ramped up into that whole exorcism. That was really interesting. I would like to say, if that's your type of movie and you're in the season, getting into the spooky season that we're in, go see this movie. Do not bring your children, because this is highly graphic, disturbing images in this. It's not for children. It is for movie buffs that love horror genre and really want to be scared and get into the season. The Midwestern movie reviewer says, go see The Exorcist Believer. You'll really enjoy it. Also, go see Saw 10. That is going to be one of my other movie reviews. And then a mystery movie's coming up on Monday. Thank you. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next movie review.